Okay guys, today I'm making, do you know what I'm making? I've got carrots, I've got 2 cabbages, I think you guessed it, I'm making sauerkraut. Okay, so this cost me 25 baht each, which is less than a pound, about 50p, from the local veggie seller in the village shops. I like to spend my money with local people, but sometimes you have to with big corporations. So anyway, I got this nice cabbage here. It's a bit different from the English one, but no, similar, the same. And some carrots, as I said. So what we do, we remove these 2 outer leaves. Now sauerkraut is like a fermented German cabbage. That's where it originates from, hence the German name, I suppose. But you know, every country has its own fermenting practices, but literally it's all the same really, like kimchi, or kimchi is the same. I can make kimchi really out of this if I wanted to. Just add like the Korean chili paste, but I don't have that. But just remove the 2 outer skin. We'll save that for later. And then we'll just cut the cabbage like so. Okay, and we'll put it in this bowl here, keep everything tidy. Okay, and you see this the heart here, you can cut that off, but what I'll do, I'll probably quarter it so it's easy to handle. So once you quarter that, you've got a nice little chunk, right? And then all you need to do is cut that off. That's ready for slicing. You know, people ask me, oh, why do you make stuff all the time? The thing is, you know, you got to learn how to prep, yeah? If anything goes wrong with the supermarkets or anything, this food will last up to maybe 6 months without refrigeration, so you still have like things to eat in your fridge. Or if a power grid goes down and you have no electricity, then you can still have things to eat. Okay, so that's why I'm a prepper, you know. And also, if you went to buy a jar of this in like Aldi or something, it will cost you like double, triple the price, yeah? I mean, this only cost me like a pound, less than that. So anyway, you can just thinly slice it like so, and put it in the bag. Okay. And you know, you can slice it how thick you want, you know. Some people like it thicker, thinner, but just an average size, I think, like so works. You don't want it to be like too small, or put it in a shredder and shred it. You want it to be chunky like this, yeah? Because when it ferments, it's gonna decrease in size. So even like that, I think it's good, you know. So we'll just do another one to show you. So take the heart out, feed that to the chickens, or you can slice it up and put it back into the sauerkraut, and then just slice like so. So easy to make, right? And that's done. Beautiful fresh cabbage. Toss that in. And also, when you're fermenting vegetable, it creates like good probiotics. That's good for the gut. It's very good for you, okay, if you eat it. So what I'm doing, I'm going to add carrots in this sauerkraut, because you can do, but some people don't add it, they just use the cabbage. Now what I find useful, okay, you don't need any like a fancy food processors or anything. You need one of these, and this is like a Thai peeler, so this side I could peel like so. Okay, like that. But I'm not going to peel this because I'm going to keep the skin on. And this side is what they use to make papaya salad. Okay, so they get the papaya like so, or carrot, and you go like this. And you see, it just grates it like that to shreds. Okay, and let me show you on this side, okay, because there was skin on that, it didn't come off. You see, so it grates it like so, which is good because I don't want it to be too small, but as you can see, it kind of is a little good tool to have, and you could shred with this. Yeah, it doesn't take long, like so. Okay, so anyway, I'll get back to you when I've done all this. Okay, so cut the vegetables, and the problem with being a prepper is that you always prepare too much. I mean, this is only two cabbage, and I put 2 carrots as well, and you end up with a big bowl of vegetable like so, but believe me, they're going to shrink. Okay, so next stage is we add salt. It's normal sea salt if you can get the best quality salt you can. I'm just going to add maybe 4 tablespoons. Let's add 3 just to start. And now the reason why we add salt to the cabbage and the thingy is to extract the water out of the cabbage, because the cabbage got a lot of water, so you need to massage the salt in like so, and soon it will just start gradually extracting the water out, which is good. That's what we need. Okay, so just massage it as best you can. Okay, the big ones you could just break down, and this will get the water out of the cabbage. Start the fermentation process. And we need a little bit more salt, maybe 2 tablespoons per cabbage. Let's just make sure it goes to the ground. There's carrots there. I have washed my hands, okay, so that's the best thing to use, right? You can use gloves if you want, but to me, making stuff with your hand, you can feel everything, is the best. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Well, it's not dirty, it's just vegetables, right? Oh, I wonder how many jars this will make. Have I got a big enough jar to contain this? As you can see, look, like water is coming out from the cabbage. So it is starting to work, guys. Just be patient. Work that in. Yeah. You see it's shrinking already. Yeah, definitely working. I could just feel all the moisture coming out from the cabbage. kimchi is a little bit different. I think they put the chili paste on it, on the cabbage whole, so they don't cut it, and then they let it ferment. But once you start fermenting things, you will not stop. I've already fermented some cucumbers and pickles. If you're interested in my channel, you can go over my TikTok or YouTube channel, and I've got all the videos there. Ooh. I built my homestead like 5 years ago, off-grid, so everything's off-grid. And on my YouTube channel, if you subscribe, you can see all the 4 to 5 years of videos I have on there. Show me how I built my homestead. It's called Born Free Prepper Thailand Homestead, okay? But, you know, this channel is a prepping channel. I don't tell you to buy this, buy that, like all the other prepping channels. Every time you go on them, they want you to buy something off them, okay? I'm just showing you what I find useful for being a prepper. You know, I've never sold you anything. Anyway, my channel's so small that hardly hasn't even got monetized yet, okay? Even you got 1,000 subscribers, you have to have 4,000 watch hours. So, you know, it's not as easy as people think. You know, they open their channel and suddenly bam, they're making millions. Yeah, it doesn't work like that, I'm afraid. Only if you're really lucky. Yeah, look at that. I think about 2 tablespoons per cabbage is good enough. Plus I got the carrots in there, right? But you see I've just been massaging it like so. You see it's already changed color, right? It's already changed color and it's shrinking, which is good, because you know, you have to have a lot of jars to put this in, right? If it's over. But it's just like making a cake, I suppose. So pick that out, doesn't matter, we spill it. Always good to have a nice big basin. You see from that huge big mound, look at that water underneath, that's all the juice. And look at that, so you see it's all glycerine. So it is working. So what we do, we'll put a container underneath to catch all the water, and that's it. Look at that, it's fermenting, and we'll leave that, oh, I don't know, maybe about an hour, and I mix it every couple of maybe half an hour, and that's it, guys. Anyway, I'm gonna clean up this mess, which is not much of a mess, and I'll get back to you when that's done. Okay guys, so it's been about half an hour to 45 minutes. As you can see all the juices that's come out. Don't throw that away, yeah, because we might need it to more water to brine it. But because I was thinking this is quite a lot of cabbage, right? I've got containers, but as you know, look at this one. I use this to make wine, and this is a good fermentator because it releases the CO2 out from that. And I thought, well, I might as well just use this one, right? Because it's big enough. I've got the smaller one, the 3 litre one, but I don't think that will fit in the 3 litre. So let's be safe and fermentate it in this gallon bucket. Okay, so if you have winemaking equipment, why not use it? I know this is plastic, but it's a special grade plastic, so it's very safe to do all the fermentation of wine and vegetables. Okay, so what we're going to do, just going to put that in, so, and it's got a nice big opening, not like a small jar, so once the fermentation is done, we can transfer it into small jars. So I thought, yeah, I'll just use what I got, right? Because once it's fermented, it will pack down more, I think. So it's a lot easier to get in. And the carrot is a good touch because it gives it a bit of sweetness. I mean, I looked at a lot of recipes, and I find this one I like the most. Some people don't even salt it, they make a brine solution, cut it up and just put it in the brine solution. So that's that done, and we'll get our compactor. My wife's sometimes. Oh, you see, when it's compact, it doesn't look that much, right? I even can fit it in my 3-litre one, I think. Yeah, that will fit in the 3-litre. Maybe I should switch it out. See? I think that will fit in the 3-litre. Okay, I'm gonna switch it out. Okay guys, so look, it does fit. Look, that's what you need to do. Press it down with your compactor, and we've got loads of space. So this 3-litre, it's like about 3.2 litre that I used to make my wine with, yeah? That can fit 2 cabbages and 2 carrots and maybe a little bit more. So that gives you a size comparison of what jar you need. I mean, you can use a glass mason jar as well, but because I have this handy, I thought I'd use this. So we'll just compact everything down, because you've got to get all the juices to cover the sauerkraut, which you can see here. Okay, when I press, you can see the juices, right? You can see the juices already. It's handy to know. I mean, my big one, I suppose I can make 10. So that's good to know for the future. I can see the juice coming to the top. Yeah, but I'll throw this juice back in, and it'll definitely be enough. Don't waste it. That liquid. Aha. I mean, why waste it, right? Yeah. That's starting to look like sauerkraut, or something being fermented. So look at that. I'll just show you. So press that down, and we've got enough juice now covering all the sauerkraut. So that's pretty cool. Remember, I saved the cabbage leaves. So what we do, we'll just put them on the top like that. Okay. You can weigh it down with a bag of water. Okay, but I think I might skip that part. What I'll do, I'll just mash this down as well, keep that, keep under. Okay, so sauerkraut is all underneath there, and all I've got to do is keep an eye on the cabbage that it doesn't go moldy or anything, but I think that will work, because it doesn't matter if this is this is not all covered, yeah, because it's got brine solution, and that top will take the brine from the solution to stay moist, so like a sponge. But that is completed now. We just screw the top on. Okay, it's airtight. The bubbler just lets out the CO2, so I don't have to worry it's spilling out, and I can see when the fermentation stops, because it'll stop bubbling and that be ready. But a lot of videos say different times. Some people like to keep it for 3 weeks, but I don't think that would be very sour. But most people say about 5 days. Take it out and then test it. If it's to your sourness, then you could just jar it and put in the fridge to stop the fermentation, yeah? If you wanted to go further, you could leave it longer if you like it very sour. But I think I'm just gonna give this maybe 3-4 days and test it, see if I like the sourness of it, and if I do, then I just put it in the fridge. If not, I'll leave it to go longer. But as you can see, that's 2 cabbages, 2 carrots, less than £1. And if you was gonna buy that in the shop, a big jar of sauerkraut of that, how much it'll cost you. So get prepared, learn new stuff. It's all for yourself, all the knowledge in here, okay, in case shit hits the fan. Okay, hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.